Hello, this is Vinny, and I am going to uh, do some short video here on how to set up a new league, a custom league, using teams and seasons from different seasons, players from different seasons, and how to do that. Um, so we're just going to create a quick league here, and basically I'll show you how that's done. So in order to do that, we're just going to put a new project. This is how we would start a project. We would enter the project name, and I'm just going to call it a test mixed league. Okay. And we're going to leave these two unchecked, the historical replay mode and the board game companion. We're going to leave those unchecked. If we just click on board game companion, you're just going to get the list of all the seasons, and that's you can only play one season at a time. So we're not going to do that. We want to be able to have the ability to use various teams, various players from different seasons, intermix them. So we're going to leave that. We'll use the DH, and I have 2023, 2024, and 2025. Those are the three seasons that I'm going to use for this project. Um, we're going to choose teams, and I'm just going to pick a handful of teams. So let's see, maybe we'll go with the Dodgers. Maybe we'll go off. Let's see, we'll find uh, Toronto. We'll find the Yankees. Okay, maybe we'll throw in the Phillies and the Cubs. So just a few um, seasons in there. Now, after we have our seasons checked, we got our league structure here. Again, we'll just call it test league. Okay, we'll add that. And then we can go to team assignments. And we just picked 5 teams. So all we have to do is we'll just click test league. Okay, so we're there. And let's go back here. So when you get the ballpark cards, I'm going to use the 2025 season cards from the seasons that I've already chosen. This is going to be a draft mode because there really isn't any way to pull players from other seasons unless we go by draft. Um, hopefully, as the product continues to develop, there'll be easier ways to do this. And I'm going to actually show you a comparison of what I do on Stratomatic, um, and how easy it is to grab players versus the system right now. Included years, we're going to use the combined cards. I don't use players, I don't use like if they're, with one team for so many weeks and then another team. I just want for the products I do, I just combine it and just give me the total season card. So we've got that all done. We have the seasons checked that we're going to be using. They're in their leagues. Right, we've got the league. We have the um, team assignments, and we can create the project. And so up here, you can see it says Test Mixed League. Here's the teams that we put in. And now we want to start to grab some of the players. Okay, so As we click on the team, we get this originals team. Notice there's no nickname in there, so you'll have to put that in. Put Yankees, obviously that is for um, copyright um, situations, trademark violations, all that kind of stuff. So you have to put in your own team name. But now we have to come here, we have to actually build the roster because when we created the league, we're creating from players out of those 3 seasons. So what we would want to do is we have to sign free agent. In order to do that, we would say, okay, sign free agent, and it's going to give us this list here. And the first player that pops up, and which just happens to be the way it is Aaron Judge from his 2024 card, and we're going to use that card for the Yankees. All right, now uh, we need a first baseman. We're going to say Ben Rice. All right, so Ben Rice is there. This should probably be his 2025 card. So we're going to sign him there. We will, now we need a second baseman. We'll say Gleyber Torres. He was on the Yankees a few years ago. This is not the way I usually um, create my seasons. I try to keep the players on their most recent team if they're good enough. Of course, I'm creating the teams. If it wasn't a very good year for that player, it could revert back to the previous. But he had a pretty good year with the Tigers, and so the Tigers will probably sign him when I actually create the league. But here we have Gleyber, and his top one is the 2023 Yankees. So we'll sign him for that. All right, we'll go to Anthony Volpe. He'll be our shortstop. This is his card from 2023. So we're going to sign him. All right, we need a third baseman. We don't want McMahon because he wasn't very good, so we're going to go with DJ LeMahieu. And DJ had a pretty good card in 23 as well, playing third base. We'll sign him for third base. All right, and then let's go to the outfield. Uh, Cody Bellinger. For the Yankees, let's see, this is his Chicago Cubs card, so we're not going to use that one. This is 2025 Yankee card, so we'll sign Cody, and he'll be our left fielder. We'll find Trent Grisham, and this is going to be his card from 20. That's a San Diego card. Let's see. Okay, here's his Yankee card from 2025. We'll use him for center. We already have a right fielder. We're going to find Giancarlo Stanton. Let's see. This card, let's see. 2023. He had a pretty good year in 2023. Let's see what this one is. This is 2025 card. He actually had a better average in 2025. But if you notice, his 2023 card, he's a much better power hitter against lefties than righties. And his 2025 card, he's not as good against a left-hander. So, but since he's going to be playing more of a full-time DH, he's got decent card. He'll probably see more righties. We could probably live with this 2025 card, and we'll put that in for the DH. All right, we need Austin Wells for catching duties. Let's see what we have here. 2025. He had a good year in 2025, 2024. All right, nothing there. So we're going to sign him and put that 2025 card in there. Now, in my own personal projects, I create teams from using 4 seasons. and it's actually going to be a 2022 to 2025 season. Those are the forces I'll use. Each season, I'll be drafting or using 6 cards from each season to create 26-man rosters. That means I can grab a couple of other cards. There might be 7 or even a season with 8. Um, Starting pitchers, um, can't use more than 2 starting pitchers from a season. As far as relievers is concerned, I would have to pick at least one reliever from each season, and no more than 3 relievers total in a season. So that's kind of how I build it. Let me see. Let's get some bench players in here now. Let's see. One of our bench players might be Jason Dominguez. Jason had a good year in this is 2025 card, but this is 2024 card, and I actually like this 2023 card because he had a little bit better. So we're actually going to use his 2023 card. Um, then we'll go to let's see, Oswaldo Cabrera, and we can use his 2023 card. That's one that they're showing. Let's see. We'll also we need another catcher, so um, let's go. Let's say with Trevino. Jose Trevino played with the Yankees in 2024, and we'll use him maybe as a backup catcher. Okay, so let's also go with is it Ahmed Rosario. Uh, let's just put in Rosario. Ahmed. Oh, I was just spelling his name wrong. Okay. So that was 2023 Angels or Dodgers rather. And let's see, here's a Washington card. Let's see, Dodgers. Hmm, Dodgers 2024, 2025 with Washington. Okay. Well, we'll just take this card as a Washington. Find out why there was no Yankee card there. All right, so we have that. We need some pitchers. We're going to go with Max Fried. Uh, Max Fried will, with the Yankees, will sign him. We'll go with Carlos Rodon. And you're going to notice here that I have to actually type in every player's name that I'm looking for in the free agent pool, or I could be, like we take all the catchers here. So it looks like it's only letting me type in the player's name. I don't know if that's intended or not. Um, Originally, it put up all the players, but let's just kind of see if we come out here. And then roster lineups. Okay, so let's click OK here for just a second. Now let's go back to those Yankees. Go back to the roster and go sign free agents. So as you can see, it gives me all, when I initially go in, it gives me all the players, right? Show more. But once I start typing in the names, it doesn't go back to that. It just Then I have to keep typing the names in, which I suppose is okay. We got Max Fried, we got Carlos Rodon. How about Luis Heel? Luis Heel had a good year in 2024 when he uh, was in that Rookie of the Year, so we signed him. Okay, now we see now it doesn't give me all the players again. So once I type in the player's name, I don't get the whole list of all the available players anymore. Now I have to just kind of keep typing it in. All right, so let's say we want Tim Hill as a reliever. Let's see, did I misspell his name? Timhil. I don't know why Tim Hill is not showing up. Let's check on who else was a Yankee reliever. Devin Williams. Now I notice his name is not showing up. Okay, so I don't know if this is a little bit of a bug here or not. Let me go back here. Let's go into roster. We want to sign free agent. Okay, so let's type in Tim. Now Tim Hill shows up. Reliever, 2025 Yankees. Okay, we'll sign him. All right, let's type in Devin Williams. Now he's showing up there. And not that I would sign him, but we're going to put him in there anyway. All right, so anyway, so here we go. We've got some players in. We've got a roster. Okay, so now we should be able to go in and build up lineups. Now, you notice they give you the option of right-hand pitcher, left-hand pitcher, and then they give you the option with the DH. So if you're using DH, make sure you use that one. But let's take a look here. I like Jason Dominguez, so I'm letting him lead off. Okay, um, I'm gonna go Dominguez, and I like Bellinger. Where is Bellinger's name? Do we have Bellinger in there? Yep, there he is, right there. So Bellinger, we'll stick him in center. Aaron Judge batting, he bats third. We're going to stick Ben Rice at first base. Then we're going to go Giancarlo Stanton as the DH. Oh, I know I didn't put it. I didn't put in Jazz Chisholm, did I? All right. Well, Jazz not going to be here today. Alrighty. So we got left, center, right, first. Um, Austin Wells, we'll put him as the catcher. And we're going to put DJ in at third base. Oh, he's only second base. Hmm, didn't realize that. Okay. Well, we'll throw Rosario at third, and who else do we need? We need a shortstop, so we have to throw Anthony Volpe in there. Okay. Well, I actually picked a year with DJ that he didn't play third base. I thought he did play for some reason, but okay. So there you go. We can click OK there. So we have our lineup. Well, let's go back. We can see what our rotation's going to be. We'll put, let's see. I guess I didn't. Max Fried. We'll put him in there. We'll put Carlos Rodon in there. We'll put Luis Heel in there. And there's our starters. So, all right. So that's what we have there, and so that's how you would put players in. I want to contrast this with Stratomatic's way of putting players in. So let's just go ahead and change this and just kind of show you Stratomatic. Okay, so you'll notice then this is Strat Screen, and I've got a bunch of my leagues all over here, many seasons. Um, here's a similar league that I did last year, created from different players, and it actually was made up of players from 64, 84, 2014, and 2024. But just to show you how easy it is to move players in Strat, um, which again, I hope that one day they'll, uh, when payoff pitch gets to continue, but you'll see. So if I wanted to take a player from 1971, for example, uh, from Oakland, Vida Blue, he's always been one of my favorite pitchers. So I can click on 1971, go to Oakland, go to Vida Blue, and then I can bring him all the way down here to this mixed 4-4 league. That's simple. He'll show up in the free agent pool. And all I gotta do is click on Vida Blue. And I could say I want to put him on Oakland. And then I click on Oakland and you can see that he's right there. And that's how easy it is to move players around. And so a lot of times, if I want to take 3 or 4 players, I can click on one, click on another one, click on another one, and I can drag all of those players to another team, to another league, and that's how easy it is. So if we go back to um, payoff pitch, when we get to the screen when we want to start creating uh, players, it might be a lot easier if instead of when we click sign a free agent, where we get this kind of a situation, to maybe when we click on roster, we can have something or build roster. It'll come up with the season that you have available. So in my case, 2023, 2024, 2025, we can click on the season we want, which brings up the teams from that season. You can click on that season or that team, and then you'll get the players, and you can click on the players you want, and then sign the free agents, and they would automatically move instead of having to go through each player individually. So, uh, again, I'm not sure what the plans are for the future. I'm just basing it on what I found from playing and doing creating leagues and years of Strat that it was just a lot easier to do that instead of having to sort through 5,000 players. But anyway, this will give you an idea of how you can create the teams and leagues using multiple seasons, multiple players from different seasons. And one day, when I get my actual league created, I'll show you how to um, go ahead and play games with those seasons, set lineups, and everything else. But um, thank you for watching this. If you have any comments, any suggestions, uh, please leave them um, down below, and I'll try to get back with you. Thank you.